Hello, it's good to see you. We thought that this was the most efficient way to communicate about the Kinetic Network Emerging Leaders track. So I'm with Jonathan from Lakes Christian Centre and
Hi there.
Claire, who's responsible for all of our administration and is often, I say, the brains behind the outfit. I am just going to put you on share screen now, and we're going to talk through with you the Kinetic Network Academy. Jonathan, over to you.
Thanks, Gareth. Yeah, so a bit of the background story to this is that at Lakes Christian Centre, we've been encouraged, in particular by Gareth over the years, to think about succession, about emerging leaders. And so over the last year or so, we've been running a programme for emerging leaders in our church. Gareth's made a massive contribution to that, and we are excited about now expanding that and making an evolved form of that available nationally. So the Emerging Leaders Track is a national program, but it's rooted in local church, and we're doing that by making it online and in person. So the overall objective is to support churches who are looking to invest in new emerging leaders by offering a program, as we say, online and in person, and doing that through a partnership between Kinetic Network, providing administration and coordination, local churches, partners, obviously identifying who the emerging leaders are, but also providing support for those emerging leaders and some of the facilitation. And then, of course, the emerging leaders themselves, and we'll talk about their commitment in a moment.
That's great. This is going to consist of 3 foundation Saturdays, each including online teaching and local workshops. So we envisage there will be 7 or 8 different hubs around the country. Some of those hubs will be facilitated by one church. Other hubs may be a partnership of several churches. Each day will have some online teaching, but it will also have in-person discussion and fellowship and worship and prayer and workshops. What we've said are the 3 focuses, one for each day: conviction, why what you believe matters; character, why who you are matters; and calling, why what you do matters. We've got these 3 provisional dates. We will let you have them, but if you want to take a note of them, please do so. 18th of October, the 17th of January, and the 19th of May, when we will be looking at conviction and character and calling. Jonathan.
So yeah, a bit more about the commitment that's required. Obviously, Kinetic Network will provide some resources. We'll make sure you know what's required at the local end, as it were, and we'll also provide some ongoing training or support for the facilitators working locally. The partner churches are asked to identify emerging leaders, really thoughtfully and prayerfully thinking about who those people would be, and then provide ongoing support for them, feedback for them, and opportunities for them to actually practice and take the lead in different settings. Gareth, I think you're going to pick up from here.
I can do. This is the commitment. We want you and we want emerging leaders to commit to these 3 Saturdays. We're also going to be providing a reading list, or we're going to be providing links for online messages. We want each emerging leader to do some learning every term and also become part of a national reflection triplet. We want people to see beyond themselves and even see beyond their local church. We hope that these will meet twice per term online, and if possible we would encourage people to attend a mid-term online evening where we will be using other people from the network to minister. I know there's 101 questions here. Our learning from the lake suggests that there should be a cost. We've pitched that at £75 per person for the whole course. That, of course, can be paid by the individual and or the church, but we would not want price to exclude people. We need the churches to make commitment, as Jonathan said, in terms of recruitment, in terms of facilitation. So if you want to be a hub, please do come back to us as soon as possible. If you want to get together with other churches and form a hub, please come back to us as soon as possible. But we don't want emerging leaders not to receive mentorship, at least the opportunity to feed back to you or one of your eldership leadership team. And as Jonathan said, we need you to provide opportunities to minister in the local church. In terms of communication, the three of us are committed to a Zoom at 10 o'clock on Thursday, the 3rd of July, where we would encourage you to come. We can talk through this again and put a little bit more meat on the bones and answer any questions. And we're going to get an e-flyer for delegates as soon as possible. Claire, what have we missed? Is there anything to add?
Just to say, there will be a web page dedicated to emerging leaders on kineticnetwork.org. All the information will be available there. There will also be a payment facility there as well. You can pay, as Gareth said, as an individual. We can split it. We can sort of pay, you know, in various different ways. What I would say is just get in touch with us. Use my email and the website, and do come to that Zoom event on the 3rd of July for all of the practical information.
Thank you. I'm so excited about this. The challenge for the church of any generation is to look beyond itself and to raise up leaders, who are founded in word and spirit, open to all that God is wanting to do and say. And the idea, the opportunity we have of working together on this is so thrilling. And so please do be prayerful about it and get in touch and get involved. God bless.